goes on to say there's something seriously wrong with this picture. And another thing, if you call the police and they tell you to stop following the person because there's a conclusion that he's a non-threat, why proceed? Lastly, how is it not obvious to you that he was the one that felt he was in danger because of your suspicion? Man, I don't know how I really should think, but I do know one thing. If this was my brother, cousin, nephew, or son, good old Mr. Zimmerman wouldn't have made it to that prison or courthouse for that matter. But of course, that would have caused more problems. So if earthly justice won't prevail, then it's in God's hands. Truthfully, it really is. I'm done. That's what it is. I'm just done.
There are a lot of shaking heads on the set right now. And what does that do to you as a mom? Tell us that, and to have to have these conversations.
Right. It just totally rips my heart out because we started these conversations, my husband and I, with our son at an early age, and not to the point of just being real blatant. We kind of skirted around it by building him up, by speaking words of wisdom like, you are somebody, you're going to be the best, you're going to be great, without really calling the race card or going to that place. We wanted our son to grow up in a place where he would know that he is somebody and he's special. But as he grew older, then we had to kind of go into that place like, you know what, you're different. Just check it out, son, and, avoid confrontations. When you start driving, don't reach quickly into your glove compartment. If you get stopped for a speeding ticket.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Every chance you get, do exactly. My parents had to talk with me. I don't have kids, so I haven't had the opportunity to have that talk. But they had to talk with me because my family did fairly well. And it was, where did you get the fancy car, boy? What are you driving?
Exactly.
This car. Sometimes I had to leave the car there and walk home until they figured out exactly what happened. Before we're going to go to a break quickly, but you were shaking your head as well. And what does this do to you?
It hurts my heart because as a parent, you don't want anything to ever happen to your children. You don't want any of this. And then growing up, I have an interracial family, so we didn't have to play the race card because we're mixed.
Coming up, Trayvon Martin.